Hello, my name is Jacob Czar, and today I want to talk to you about a really arguable topic: movie remakes and the copyright question. You might be asking, is it illegal or is it copyright infringement to remake another movie? Well, there really isn't a there really isn't a cut and dry answer to the question, but all I know is, here's an example. If I were to, if someone, planned on trying to remake, I don't know, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, for instance, which is a cartoon, but, they plan on remaking it, and then after they're done, doing the scene where they pretty much do a recreation and stuff like that, and then and the thing that which may be illegal as well as immoral would be where they make a whole bunch of money off of they sell it on DVD and stuff like that, and then they don't even credit Steven Hillenburg, the creator of SpongeBob SquarePants. But anyway, that kind of raises the question. Well, and then it's if the police finds out and stuff like that, they're probably gonna get in trouble for copyright infringement, because, as you know, SpongeBob SquarePants clearly is a copyrighted / trademarked character from the franchise SpongeBob SquarePants. But the question is, for something like that, will I get in trouble? Well, here is a way of how you can actually save yourself from not getting into trouble for copyright infringement. The thing is, it's not copyright infringement, it's not illegal. Yeah, it's not illegal as long as you're not making any money off of it, and then you're crediting the original creator's name, who wrote the script or who wrote the book or whatever. Or even, and that includes sequels too. The so-called informal sequels, which basically means something that's so unauthorized or whatever, by a certain company that owns it. Such as if someone were to, I don't know, do an informal sequel of Twilight, for instance. I know many of you guys don't like Twilight, but I'm just giving an example. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of it personally. I'm just giving an example. But anyway, you're not gonna get arrested. Unless you're making money off of it. It's pretty much all copyright's really much about money, pretty much. But can be really greedy, stupid, big businesses, and greedy businessmen might be so spoiled enough to even sue someone. You're not going to get sued for remaking or making a sequel of a so-called copyright work, as long as you're not making any money off of it and that you're crediting the original person. However, what you should know about is how to prevent yourself from getting into this mess. Well, for one thing, which is a very big but pretty basic thing, really important thing to know. When you remake or do a sequel of a copyrighted work and whatever you do, make sure that you're doing it all from scratch. That means do not take music from the CDs, do not take any clips, don't take any pieces of dialogue. That is the actual recording. We're talking about the pure actual content. We're not talking about remade from scratch, if you know what I mean to a degree. You might be a little bit confused, but anyway. Yeah, and then once you get it all done, but I think something that you have to avoid doing when you're doing this whole legal informal remake or whatever is something that you should avoid is something to totally avoid, like I said, not just the pieces of background and background music and you know, that comes from the CD record or other audio source. But and then there's something they called oh, I forgot what it was. I'm trying to think about it. Just let me think here. Something about, oh yeah, a shot-for-shot remake. You should definitely avoid doing a shot-for-shot remake. That's clearly gonna be more likely that you're gonna get in trouble for copyright infringement. Well, not only that, it's really boring. Even though technically, how can you get in trouble for that anyways? I mean, you're recreating it all from scratch. But on the other hand, wouldn't you think it would get pretty boring doing shot-for-shot remake? I think it would. If you add like different twists and turns, you know, basically using like about 75% of the original storyline, stuff like that, and then you add different twists and turns, like for the 25%, then more likely you're probably not gonna get in trouble. But another thing is, once you're finished, you know, with the filming or animating of a particular film, cartoon, whatever, make sure that you once you're finished, what's very important to do is when you make the credits, it's good to write down, like the credits. I mean, it's very important to credit the original creator / author or writer of the script, you know, the screenplay, the comic book, or other source where you got it from, or a play, whatever. Yeah, as long as you're not making any money off of this, which is more important. I mean, would you think it's immoral to, like, you know, make a lot of money like off of a remake after like the original work, like after all the hard work that someone, you know, put into it and stuff like that? That, I don't know, that wouldn't be very nice, I think. I mean, like I said, if you are remaking a movie, that's fine, as long as you're not making any money off of it, and that you're crediting the original person and doing it completely from scratch. I'm talking about like absolutely no pure you know, sources, if you get my drift. Yeah, I'm Jacob Zara, and this is all I want to talk to you about, and hopefully you won't start arguing about this. So please rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you.